Hi everybody, it's Dodger. Thank you for watching my show. I am wearing a wig today because it was one of those days where I woke up and said, well, I don't want my hair out, so it's either going to be a wig or a hat. So it's a wig day. So Street Fighter vs. Tekken is happening! Now all of you are going to say, but Dodger, you just did a top 5 and Street Fighter wasn't in it. Oh! Yes, I know. You're crushing my groin here, guys. On a purely technical note, the graphics aren't nearly as, beautiful as I expected them to be, although things are going to get cleaned up as they go along. This is just, the very first preview that they've had. Also, I think that they're trying to stick to more of a cartoony atmosphere, kind of like the DBZ Budokai games or the Naruto games that have come out. They are going to have the tag team elements that we all love from these kinds of games, so that's awesome. I love those. And just so that you guys don't get as confused as I did, apparently there are going to be 2 separate games, one from Capcom and one from Namco. The one that is actually the Street Fighter vs. Tekken that we're talking about right now, that's the one from Namco, and it's going to play a bit more like Tekken. And then the one from Capcom, if I understand correctly, will be the actual Capcom vs. Namco game, and that's the one that's going to play more like Street Fighter. So don't get confused. I might still be confused. Some of you might be watching this and going, Dodge. But it'll be coming out for PS3 and Xbox 360, so everybody game on, jump on that. On the subject of fighting games, can I just say that I think it's super cheating to put Amateratsu from Okami inside of Marvel vs. Capcom. Every time you're playing it, if you're playing against Amateratsu, you're going to be sitting there going, I am so sorry. Single tear. Also, I feel like this is going to end up being the Kirby of this game. You guys all remember when Super Smash Bros. Came out and all of the girlfriends/boyfriends who did not care about video games were like, I guess I'll play this with you if I must. And every single time they picked Kirby or Yoshi. But I feel like Kirby was the most deadly. And they'd be like, oh my god, I'm totally gonna be the little pink thing. And then you find out way too late that Kirby is apparently buffed out beyond all reason. And then everyone is just furied all over the place that Kirby is winning over and over and over again with the person with no gaming experience. I'm gonna just call this ahead of time and say that that's gonna be Amateratsu. Y'all get to blow stuff up with your ship in Old Republic. Don't act like you're not excited. I know you are. Pew, 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 pew. We haven't seen any footage of it yet, but you will be able to acquire a ship of your own, and you will be able to fly it off into space, and there's gonna be asteroids and enemy ships and all sorts of other nonsense that you can blow up. It should be a nice element to the game that'll kind of break up the monotony of it overall. Star Wars Galaxies also had this element, but they didn't have it until their first expansion, I believe. So it's nice that we're getting a game that will have this right off the get-go. Oh, what else? I've got the footage for my 10K/15K video all ready to go, so I just need to edit that all together, so that'll be going up early this week. It's not anything super exciting, but it is something that came up as a request quite often. A lot of you might be like, oh, what? But I'm just doing what he asked me to do. Also, I've had 3 or 4 requests now that have asked if I would be willing to start doing a question and answer thing at the end of my episodes. I'm not sure about that, because it detracts from the actual gaming aspect of the show. The show isn't about me, it's about the video games. But if you guys like the idea of that overall, I would be willing to do little extras apart from the show, continue to do the show every other day, but then every now and then have just a question and answer episode that's kind of added on. If you guys wanted me to do something like that, do gaming related question and answer, I would be totally cool with that. I think that would be really fun, actually. So let me know what you guys think about that. If you think that it's horribly self-indulgent, I totally understand, and I won't do it. I finally have a Facebook. Yay! I personally have a Facebook, and Press Heart to Continue has a Facebook. The links to that are on my channel page, but I'll also put them in the description down below. I think that might be it, actually. I know that there wasn't very much gaming news in this episode. I'm really sorry about that, but thank you for watching anyway. And I hope that you beat the Monday blues and have a good week, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.